I'm sorry I'm the one to say it, but I had to say it for actually just everyone. And when I say everyone, I'm referring especially the younger ones. You get what I'm saying? Especially the younger ones and the older ones and people who are really just too focused on finding themselves and actually just question themselves so much of how people act and why people act this way, especially if you're trying to chase a dream, if you're ambitious. Let me put you on game. At a young age, you're gonna find people who are gonna advise you about life. You get what I'm saying? And when they advise you about life, they're not necessarily advising you about the reality of life. They're advising you on their reality of life because we all have different perceptions about life. You get what I'm saying? So you're gonna find people who are gonna try to shape your future, shape you, shape how you think, shape how you view life based on their experiences. You get what I'm saying? And their experience is their perception of life because most people have the same perception of life, but different people don't. You get what I'm saying? When I say different people don't, I'm referring to people who are actually highly aware. You get what I'm saying? Because they're really just like, I'm trying to do this, and when I want to do this, when I talk about this to the next person, they doubting me, they're advising me not to do it. The reason why that happens is because they've seen people fail. For example, if you want to start a business and you tell the next person, yo, I want to start a business, and they're like, yo, bro, that shit, bro, really, dog, just, bro, really, just, they telling you that based on their experiences. So to just make it shorter, everyone, especially at a young age, every adult, everyone you know is trying to shape your life into their perception. You get what I'm saying? They're trying to get you to view life based on the way you view life, but they happen to misunderstand and misconcept life. You know, because life is necessarily experiences, your experiences, and we all have our stories. We all have different experiences. So everyone, especially adults, they have this, you get what I'm saying? They have the mentality of, you know what, I've experienced, I've went through this, I've went through that. This is it, and this is their reality. Only to find out that's their own reality. You know what? I've seen a video on the internet, and the video was like, the, I don't know, it was like, but like the biggest form of blindness is thinking your perception is the only reality. That should say a lot. But if you're young, really, bro, don't be taking advices from literally everyone or people who don't inspire you to be a better person or people who just don't inspire you at all because they don't know better, you know. They don't know better. Even their resilience is not the same. They might know better, but they're just not, you know, they didn't try enough. They didn't try hard enough and shit. So, bro, if you actually just look around you, there's actually nothing, like literally nothing. Like nothing. It's just a bunch of opinions because people happen to be attached to materialistic stuff and they, dog, really, bro, most of these things don't really matter, dog. It's like setting a goal, and when you get to your goal, you always question, so what now? But like, bro, if it's what you love, just go for what you love. Go for, bro. I don't really know what's going on with people, but like, to put you on game, bro, the world is like, I don't know what to say, but like, the world is really just filled with people's opinions. The world is shaped by opinions. The world, the, the world is actually shaped by opinions. It's just a bunch of opinions. You get what I'm saying? Hence why you find people who are shaped. They're shaped by opinions. They're just scared to be themselves. You find people who are gonna come to you and tell you, you're this person, you're, bro, I'm not a bad person for myself, and I understand how I am because I am aware of who I am and how I am and how I act. You get what I'm saying? And I'm cool with it because I'm comfortable in my own skin. You're not cool with it because you are ashamed. That's what happens. That's actually what's going on in the world. If people think you're weird, really just let them think that because to them you're weird. Because most of the time, I mostly think people judge or say something about you because it's their projection. You get what I'm saying? They're scared. Yeah, it's just their protection. I don't want to talk about this so much, but like most people judge you on what you do and how you act because it's their projection. They try and picture themselves in your situation and actually just think about what could happen tomorrow or just the next second you act this way or about your future. Bro, it's really just, bro, we chilling. Dog. I don't really know why is no one chilling. Bro, most of these people are not chilling, but like, hope you get what I'm saying. Hope you get what I'm saying.